What's up, G-Show land, and welcome to another episode of the G-Show podcast. I am G1, and this is a very impromptu Godzilla block party. And I got some things I want to talk about. We ain't going to be here long. We're talking about Minus Zero, and I just got some things I want to vent and get off my chest. And I don't know, man, I'm worried. But you know who's with me? My right hand when it comes to Godzilla on a block party. G73, a.k.a. Megsy, a.k.a. my brother Chase. Thank you for joining me, brother.
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's my bedtime, past my bedtime. We're talking Godzilla.
And I woke his ass up. I said, get up. Oh, man. But no, I'm glad you're here, man. Honestly, if we would have had a whole show, it would have been great too. But I've got some concerns with Godzilla Minus Zero, or GOO for short.
For GOO. I laughed when you said that earlier, and I was like, what?
GOO, baby. GOO.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody knows, like, I make it no secret. This got to be Hedorah, the smog monster Godzilla's going up against, right? Matter of fact, let me find the synopsis of this thing, the little bit that they put out. Synopsis. There we go. All right. When the synopsis came out, set in the aftermath of the first film, it follows Shikishima, I can never say his name, attempting a peaceful life with Noriko and Akiko, only for a larger, fully regenerated Godzilla to return alongside a new ancient monster stirring near Mount Fuji. New ancient monster. Now, one of five things could be happening here, right?
Well, for one, you're reading something someone just made up.
I thought that was the official synopsis.
Well, okay, I remember us talking about that, but I don't remember it being the official synopsis. I thought it was some person that just said that they saw it. I don't remember anything ever official dropping that said it's a synopsis. I remember there being a so-called leak, but you can say that about anything in the world of Godzilla right now. And that's what I keep telling you and the guys. Pay fucking attention to what you're looking at on the internet.
But Yamazaki didn't deny
it. He's not going to.
So you think it's just going to be a Godzilla movie and just a Godzilla movie? Damn, I lost him again. Because I don't think it is. There's got to be another monster in this thing. There's got to be. I believe this leak, this made-up thing. I mean, it's as close to something we would see.
You say Yamazaki didn't.
Damn, you're coming in and out. Fuck. All right. Yeah, brother Chase got some technical difficulties. But my whole opinion on this matter, and I'm going to run through. See, when was this? February 16th. Yeah, that's about when everybody was throwing things around. All right, here, I'll read this from the Godzilla website itself, GodzillaMovies.com. Godzilla Minus Zero plot leak confirms larger Gojira and an ancient monster awakening near Mount Fuji. All right. I read all this, stepping away from rebuilding his family with Noriko and young Akiko while stepping away from the nightmares of war and monsters. However, peace is short-lived when Godzilla returns. And we said that while something ancient begins to stir beneath Aokigahara near Mount Fuji. All right. Endangering the fragile nation and forcing Koji to reconsider his promise With stakes higher than ever, Coach, he reluctantly returns to the fight, teaming up with old comrades and U.S.-Japan alliance forces to confront the two kaiju and protect those he loves, especially as Noriko's cell connection to Godzilla strengthens, pulling her dangerously closer to the monster's rage. Now,
so you're reading that from Godzilla movies?
Yeah.
That is not a credible website.
I don't know, man.
That is a guy that I know who makes fake stuff all the time.
Yeah, but I can't.
I do not.
Like, why would this be fake? Like, this sounds so credible, and I'm not denying,
because people do this all the time. We get fake leaked Reddit stuff, and like Reddit gets fake scripts and drafts of stuff all the time that are rewritten and changed, and or they hear things that from people talking about. It's nothing. I don't know. It's possible there's a little sliver that it's credible, but I doubt it.
Okay, so I'm looking at the comments, and they're saying exactly what you're saying. In the comments to this article, unfortunately, the plot synopsis is fake. The person who posted it claimed that it was taken from Production Weekly. However, Wikizilla looked into it and found that there wasn't a -0 plot synopsis in the magazine. The person who leaked this plot synopsis also posted fake leaks for Supernova. And then someone else, I'm guessing it's the guy who runs the channel, who originally shared the info. Dread Central is usually pretty good for relaying accurate information, which is where I found this. Do we know where or how Wikizilla confirmed the report is fake? From my understanding, it's production information, not an official synopsis. Mind you, if the information is false, that's important to know. And then Sasquadash came back and said Wikizilla bought a subscription to Production Weekly and specifically bought the magazine issue that the plot synopsis was stated to be from to fact check the information and found that it didn't contain a goo plot synopsis. When they looked into it, where the source came from, they found that it was posted by a user that had a history of posting fake leaks. Recently, the same person had posted a lot of fake leaks for Supernova, at one point claiming to have the first pages of a leaked script, which ended up being a photoshopped image of the early Godzilla 2014 script. A couple of Godzilla YouTube channels.
Yeah. See, I do a lot of this research. I know a lot. So, that's why I'm so numb when I get questioned by the stuff that I bring to you guys and the stuff you guys talk about. And I'm like, it's fake. But you're like, yeah, maybe there's a thing to it. No.
But it could be, though. But I still can't just dismiss this out of just completely. And so, again, I asked the question. Do you think this is just going to be a Godzilla solo movie?
No.
Okay, then. So
I don't. The reason being is because I don't know. I mean, I guess it can be a solo Godzilla movie again, but that's going to be extremely boring, and it's going to go against everything Takashi said what he wanted to do. And that's the thing that bothers me is like Takashi said he wanted to do a lot, and especially with Hedorah. And if it is King Ghidorah, that's the villain to this. That's just really poor to me, because that means that's Toho making that decision, not him.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And honestly, it kind of, and I try to stay away from Godzilla leaks. I don't really get into it, but for whatever reason, like the last couple of years, I haven't cared much, especially for Supernova. I'm like, give it to me. Like, all the screenings that happen and the news coming out of that, I'm like, give it to me. I don't even care anymore, because I know I'm going to go see the movie. But for whatever reason, -0, I'm trying to keep on that back burner. Like, I really don't want to know too much with -0, but then at the same time, I can't help but see things or this plot synopsis. And I mean, even if this is fake, the cast is coming back though, right? Like, wasn't that
well,
confirmed?
I mean, nothing. Okay, so nothing official has been said about the cast. Just Takashi said that he would like to have cast members return. He said he wanted to make this a direct sequel and would like to see the returning cast. But that was right after -1 debuted. So,
No, maybe he got his wish. Because here's the deal. I think with Toho greenlighting this, and I mean, this movie comes out this year, bro. in a couple months. It's not that far away. You know, it's not. We getting our first images of this on Tuesday. You know, like CinemaCon is putting out the first footage of this on Tuesday. And while hopefully we get to see some really bad bootleg stuff floating around the internet, I'm pretty sure we're going to get everything that is in that footage written down, transcribed. And then we're going to dissect the shit out of that, especially this Friday.
Oh, absolutely.
But this movie's coming out. Something like the cast list would have to have been already put out there. And again, like this, even if it's a fake plot synopsis, we know one thing: Godzilla's in it and another monster. So I don't know, but that the Hedorah factor, I want it to be the Smog monster. When we first got the glimpse of this post, I was like, oh, that's Smog. That's Smog. I don't care what nobody says. That's dirty. That's the Smog monster. I can't wait. I'm ready for it. And then the blue with Godzilla, and I was so happy. But now the more I think about it, and honestly, you know how people look at clouds and they see images and shapes and all that fun stuff? I looked at this picture and I seen images and shapes. And no, it wasn't this. This is fun. This was a fun one. It's the G2K poster. Oh, hey, Dawn, what's up? I think there's going to be another kaiju in the movie, but I'm not sure who Godzilla's going to be fighting. Nobody's sure. I have no clue. I'm just, right now, I want it to be the Smog monster. I do. I would love for that. And Yamazaki doing that movie. Just, again, the ideas of what you could do with the Smog monster.
I think another thing too is like I think it's Toho playing with us. I really do, because for one, this is a very specific photo that resembles. For one, you see Godzilla in the corner, but you also see smog, fog, clouds. But then you see a golden sun. I think the sun is supposed to represent hope. I don't think it resembles King Ghidorah.
So when I was looking at, okay, yeah, go ahead.
But I don't know, but I also think that Toho is doing the same thing that Legendary has been doing with their stuff, and they are just trying to buy into fans having fun because it works. I mean, immediately when this posted, people were like, all of us were like, hey, what's this? What's this? What's this? It worked like clockwork.
Yeah.
And so I think that that's just really what it is it's Toho having fun with us. I mean, I don't know but the thing is if it is King Ghidorah, yeah, I'm going to be a little bummed just because it's just going to prove that it's just Toho wanting to use profitable monsters so they can sell toys. It's probably something that Legendary gave them the idea for, because that's what Legendary is doing right now, is just making monsters and making toys. Mm-hmm. So I think Toho is just following suit. But if it is King Ghidorah and I'm going to be disappointed, I'll accept it, you know, seeing Takashi's version of a King Ghidorah that's not in a ride where he can have more freedom with. Okay, cool. It's just going to be disappointing because Hedorah would have been a way cooler idea to see than something we've seen countless of times.
Agreed, 100%.
You know, because what are you going to do? Are you going to remake GMK? Which, I mean, I know that's one of Takashi's favorite movies, but is that what you're doing? You're doing another GMK where Ghidorah's the good guy and comes to fight Godzilla, or, you know, or what? What's the purpose for King Ghidorah? Because then you're no longer doing the industrial Godzilla World War II, post-World War II. Now you're into this mythical things coming from space. But the thing is, in that synopsis, it said the creature comes from a mountain or volcano, and that's just like...
the close to Mount Fuji, and that's GMK.
Yeah, so it's just going to be a remake of GMK. I don't buy that.
That's what I'm worried about. And not that because again, the dude does say that that's his favorite Godzilla movie, you know, and The Toho thing scares me. Yeah, you want to make the money making toys. Look, I wasn't joking when I say I kind of see King Ghidorah in these clouds. I kind of see like front and center. I see a crown and the snout, and I'm like, oh, and it's bathed in gold light sunlight. Oh, I don't want it to be King Ghidorah, but I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see come Tuesday what is shown.
Well, not what is shown, but what's described, because we aren't going to be seeing anything at CinemaCon unless it leaks.
What is shown for the lucky few who are there.
Yeah, remember what happened with Jurassic World Rebirth? There was at CinemaCon, and then we had that description of the movie, and they talked about how the T-Rex breathed fire, and that never happened. That's going to be what's going to happen here, and then we won't see anything probably for 2 months.
Listen, they still missed out on that. That would have been crazy.
yeah. And now they have the announcement of this next one being start in production now. Oh my God. But yeah, it makes no sense to make a toy of a T-Rex that's mouth lights up like it's on fire and then not have it in your movie.
Yeah. I have a random I just got a weird thought right now. Like, what if it is King Ghidorah? And they do make it like GMK, where Godzilla is that bad creature and Ghidorah is the deity, the godlike figure that they pray to. And that's the reason why in the logo for Goo, it seems like a girl praying in the G, and maybe she's praying, and it is a girl praying in a G, but the G stands for Ghidorah, and now I'm getting mad. Ho, ho, ho! Now I'm getting mad. Why? Oh man, I don't know. You know what I'm looking forward to? I want to see what Godzilla looks like. I want to see if they get crazy with the regeneration, if it's just gonna look exactly like -1, or if we're gonna get. Remember all the times we would speculate when Shin Godzilla was coming out, and we were like, well, why does he look like that? Why, maybe he came out of a volcano. Maybe that. I want to see if they get graphic like that, if they do some crazy stuff in that regard. Because like we could sit here and speculate on the other monster, but we know for sure Godzilla's in this movie. It's called Godzilla -0. So let's have fun speculating on that. What do you think? Like a grotesque Godzilla regenerating, slogging through Japan, or we get a couple of minutes with him looking weird and then he's Godzilla again?
I think what they're going to do is they're going to give us something that resembles Tokyo SOS Goji.
Oh,
he's going to look like he has a big old hole in his body and shit, and he's going to look just decrepit in that way, but he's still going to be like the same form, maybe just a little different, but there's going to be like visual, and it's probably going to play into how they defeat him.
Mm.
That's how I see it. That's just the predictable thing, I think, from Toho, but also that image that I sent with the outline of the Godzilla in the clouds.
Yeah.
What if that's part of his new design? What if his spikes are crazy? What if he looks more, I don't know, massive,
You see where his spikes are though in this image?
Yeah.
That looked to me when I saw it today, when you sent the image from CinemaCon. That's the first thing that I noticed was that, and to me that looked like King Ghidorah's crowns.
Mm-hmm. I can see that too,
like the SI version, and that's why I got mad. I was like, no, wait, why did I see that?
Another person said it's actually King Ghidorah wrapped around Godzilla. But the other thing, though, is like you obviously see Godzilla in that tiny little corner there. Oh, it's like, but again, Toho could just be playing with us.
Yeah. What's kind of crazy as I look in that tiny little corner, I see two versions of Godzilla. God, this is going to be so freaking weird, especially without dealing. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, sugar plums and shenanigans. Okay. You're not going to like what I'm about to say. So we're looking up in the upper right-hand corner, not all the way up to the top, but like the middle right going towards the upper, where is the blue, right?
Right.
Looks like a Godzilla snout there with his mouth open. Kind of looks like a Godzilla skeleton, actually. And then
no, to me, I see Godzilla. Okay, the outline of the clouds, because I see 62 Godzilla with his head in spikes in that little blue corner. I mean I mean, we've talked about it before. There's literally an image of Godzilla right in the picture.
I see it. That's what I'm talking about, right? With the blue spikes.
Yeah, and if you look up, he has his head and everything.
Yeah, and then that's why I was like, it's crazy because I could see too, because where the spikes would be, right, on this image, that also looks like Godzilla's torso, and then the neck going up into the cloud.
Yeah.
See his head there. But here's the fucking crazy thing, and this is kind of scary. Both those images look like a Shin Godzilla to me.
Yeah, I don't see Shin Godzilla at all. Like I don't see King Ghidorah in these images either.
Look at the horns, man.
I see the colors. That's all I see, and then I see more of what the Godzilla silhouette that person outlined than I see King Ghidorah. I haven't seen any outline that shows King Ghidorah at all.
I'm going to draw it, and then I'm going to put it in the group chat. I can't do it now, but it's...
Because unfortunately, I have to bail.
Yes, sir, brother. No doubt. This is a good time. Thank you for joining me on this.
We'll get a chance to talk more in depth on it eventually.
This Friday.
Yeah.
We got to go through all the transcriptions. But all right, brother.
And the legal documents.
Yes. But all right, brother. You have a good one, all right?
Yeah, I'll talk with you guys later.
And get some damn sleep.
No, I'm staying up and I'm just going to crash at 9 o'clock tonight.
Fucking fear. All right, brother. Have a good one.
Yeah, later.
G73, everybody. Hey, don't hear me out. Instead of a GMK Ghidorah, could the other monster be Mothra or King Caesar? Listen, honestly, I can't find the image. I had it. I don't know where I put it. But there was a Mothra mock-up thing that I absolutely loved, and I cannot find it. I don't know where I put it, which is driving me mad right now. But the Mothra thing was gorgeous. I loved it. I don't know about King Caesar, though. That one I doubt. Although it would be kind of cool. King Caesar being the deity that's fighting Godzilla. Sign me up. I ain't mad. But, yeah, I'm trying to find that dang Mothra thing as I go through my freaking folders all over. Like, it was like my favorite thing. I wouldn't have gotten rid of it, which is making me mad even more so. But it's... all of this stuff here is more freaking... Here we go. I knew I'd find it. Goo Mothra. All right, let's pull this out. There. And then let's go over here to do this so I can put this up because, honestly, this is one of my favorite images. I can't even lie. This is one of my favorite ones. I'll do that there. And then I shall put it in the chat. As I go here, do this and that. And I'm actually going to be getting off here soon. All right. It's processing, and then we'll see. It's really cool. I love this image. Could you imagine if this thing was in Godzilla Minus Zero? I love this Mothra. This is probably my favorite looking Mothra of all. And yeah, it's a mock-up. It's, it's definitely somebody made this, but kudos to the person who did because I love it. Absolutely love it. But you know what? Yeah, brother Chase left. I got some things I got to take care of. There's also a pay-per-view on tonight, which means I got to watch it. So I got to get everything done before that so I can sit down, relax, and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. And that being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sundays. I still see in those spines King Ghidorah's crowns, but I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna draw it out, and I'm gonna draw the Shin Godzilla out. But ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check us out on Friday. The Geek Out. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. We're gonna be talking about whatever is shown at CinemaCon this Tuesday for Godzilla Minus Zero, and we're also going to just be acting fools because it's WrestleMania weekend and I am a wrestling fool. So, plus whatever else CinemaCon is going to pump out. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get some cool stuff this week, but I don't know. Check us out Friday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your humble host, G1, and we are out of here. Peace.